All right, here we are moving right along to 961. For these, we are solving our equations for x. Oh, but that's not all. We have to check our answers. All right, let's get started with A here. So we have 2 times the quantity of x plus 4.5 equals 32. This 2 outside of the parentheses tells me I need to distribute to each term inside the parentheses. So I have 1 term, 2 terms. 2 times x gives me a 2x plus 2 times 4.5 is 9. That equals 32. I'm going to put a line down the middle here to keep my work organized. I'll subtract 9 from each side. So I'm left with 2x on the left side and 32 minus 9 on the right side. And 32 minus 9 is going to give me 23. Alright, so 2x equals 23. Let's divide by 2 to get that x by itself. And then we also have to do that on the other side. So 23 divided by 2 is going to give me 11.5 or 11.5. Alright, moving on to B. Oh, just kidding. We have to do the check. So don't forget that. Couple important things to remember when you are doing your check. You need to plug back into the original equation. And you need to use parentheses when you plug in. So we have 2 parentheses x, which means we need to put another parenthesis. Oh my goodness, double parentheses. So 11.5 and that parenthesis plus 4.5. And we're going to end that outer set of parentheses equals 32. All you have to do is plug this into your calculator, and when you do, you're going to get 32. 32 is equal to 32. Now, always, forever. So we are good. X equals 11.5. Now we can move on to part B. All right, part B, we have 6 plus 2.5x equals 21. All right, I'm going to draw my line down just because I like to keep my work organized. Start by subtracting 6 on each side. So we have a 0 pair here. I'm left with 2.5x equals 21 minus 6 is going to give me 15. Now we need to get x by itself, so we'll divide by 2.5. Have to do that on both sides. And when we have 15 divided by 2.5, you should get 6. So x equals 6. All right, let's do that check. So we need 6 plus 2.5 x, which we're plugging in 6 with parentheses. All right, so again, just going to plug that into the calculator exactly as you see it, and you should get 21 equals 21, which means we are good. X equals 6. All right, and part C. All right, for this one, I am going to rewrite this one just because I think it's going to get a little bit messy if I don't, and I want to make sure that you are all good on this. So no need to panic because they're fractions. You know, this is nothing to be intimidated about. So this is, if anything, you know, not bad at all. We can cross multiply here. So we have x times 16, which is going to give me 16x. Then we set that equal to 9 times 5, which is 45. So If anything, this is, maybe easier than the others. To get x by itself, we divide by 16, have to do that on both sides. So that gets my x by itself, and 45 divided by 16 should give me it's not going to give you a nice number now. If you put that into the calculator as a decimal, it's going to give you 2.8125. So, you know what? We're just going to leave it as an improper fraction. That's right. We do have to do that check, though. So, plugging into that original equation, 45/16 over 9. What? A fraction over a fraction? Yep, you saw it here, folks. And that is equal to 5/16. All you've got to do is put this side in the calculator and simplify. When you do, you should have 5/16. And it's true. 5/16 is equal to 5/16, so we're good. X equals 45/16, and we just finished with problem 961. Nice job.